I am so excited to have her today. I mean, aren't you?
I know. I think we've been really lucky striking all these amazing guests that we have
Yeah.
coming and just keep coming our way.
Yeah, and today we have a real superstar. Our guest today is someone who has done it all and always done it her way. She's extremely brave and very hardworking. She is a very talented actor, a model, a singer, a skincare entrepreneur, now a two-time film producer. What has she not done? A TV host. I'm sure I'm missing things out. It's none other than Aisha Omar. But you know what stands out to me most about her is beyond the glam and that curated grid is her brutal honesty and her bravery. She has in the past spoken about traumas, triggers, rejection, fear, all these difficult things that she's been through without losing any grace. You know, she talks about things that people often like to hide. And, I really, really applaud her for it. So today we have her as a guest on our show. I'm so grateful for her to, for opening up to us and talking about, how to stay grounded, how to keep it real, how to stay grateful, mindful in this very chaotic world. Aisha, thank you so much for coming in today. I know this was very last minute, but I think it was meant to be.
I know. I found you randomly in the middle of the park without even trying to look for you. We found each other and we made this happen.
You know this, Hadra? We met at a rave. Hadra
God.
loves raves. Not.
You
And-
guys actually met at a rave.
We met at the rave.
Oh.
I'm telling her. She ain't no rave girl.
I have nothing to say when you said we met at a rave.
No,
not
we
at
didn't
all.
meet at a
Never.
rave. We've known each other for many, many
No,
years.
us.
But
no.
Parso we met,
At a rave.
and I didn't want to go there. I landed up there without wanting
और
to
कितने
go
लोग थे
there.
वहाँ? Like tens of thousands.
35,000 people.
35,000 maybe she found me randomly.
I can
Randomly.
imagine the sweat and the smell and the.
And
How
I didn't even
because-
look for her. There was no phone connection, nothing.
Oh, only 35 mein she came. At one spot, she found us, and then the whole evening we were together with this wonderful group.
Oh my god, it was so nice.
And I was like, wait a minute, we have to have you. And
Yeah.
I'm so happy that this worked out. But it's meant to be. It's meant to be, right?
Yeah. But I've always had fun around you, Annie. Your energy is it's warm, it's open, it's caring, it's loving. You're not pretentious. So even in Karachi, when we've hung out and danced or partied or whatever, or met socially, it's always been very easy to communicate with you. I feel that.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I feel the same way about you. I think you're very, very warm. I think the Aisha that we see on TV and the Aisha that we see that I know, and I've known you for so many years. I mean,
20 maybe.
yeah, I find you very wise, and I find you, extremely. No, because sometimes there is this polished sort of persona, because of course you're a style icon. You can also be a glamour girl, but I guess we're here to talk about the other side of you.
Yeah.
And you've shared a lot in the past, so go Acha.
Yeah. Before I even move on to the questions, I have a fun fact, which is you did a drama which is with this lady. Oh my God, Rana someone. Years ago.
Kaisa Ye Junoon.
Yes, I need to know.
Yes. What was her full name?
Exactly. Forget about it.
Okay.
Coming back to that drama.
Rana Sheikh.
Rana Sheikh.
Yes.
I had signed that drama. But I was the
What?
girl that did not do the drama.
So I played your character.
You played my character. Because I got cold feet. I was this, again, we
You
were
are
young
that
back then.
girl.
I was that girl.
That's so
The
funny.
outfits were made. Everything
Mandy.
was done.
You
Mandy.
were Mandy. Oh, I know.
So I have Mandy here. But the fun fact
That's so
is
funny.
that drama was meant to, it happened in April.
Yeah.
God knows
No,
how
it
many
happened on many months.
many
it
months. So it
spanned.
started like that April. I remember the 3rd April something whatever that I had to fly to Karachi, which I never did. But then I worked with Asfar exactly 10 years later, again in April.
Wow.
But that was the first and
But
last. I ever
we
did.
shot it in London.
Yes.
And we
Yes.
went to Mumbai to shoot it because we
Yes.
couldn't finish the shoot in London. And the actor Kiran Kher, she said come to Mumbai to shoot the rest of the stuff. So we were there for a month also. We shot
Wow.
it for a year actually. And as far as actually here, and I'm doing an event with him on Saturday.
So wow,
So
there
fun.
you are.
Hi,
As I
Mandy.
explained it, you've done so much work, and there's a lot that's happening in your life also. You've got
Mm.
practices and you've got rituals. But I want to talk about what led you to do those practices and rituals. What's happened in your life personally and professionally, and just share whatever you want to, whatever you're comfortable sharing.
There's a lot that happened. So I think it accumulated and it got to a point where I was like, now I need to start reparenting myself. I need to start going inwards. I need to start facing stuff which I've just put on the side, compartmentalized, put it in a box. I don't want to face this. It's time to do this because ab nahi to kab. And I was always scared to be a mother, a parent. I don't know why. I had a very tough life. My father died when I was one, and my mom is a single parent. So she was everything, and she was working hard, and so she wasn't too emotionally available for us. But because she had to be physically doing everything, so I saw her really, really struggle and be very miserable for quite a few years. But then, of course, she did the best she could. She was a fantastic parent, is a fantastic parent. So when I grew up, I was always like, I don't know why I didn't want to have kids. I was scared of being a parent. And then I was like, I need to heal myself before I have kids. I don't want to take my baggage and trauma and dump it onto my partner or my kids. I had a really bad car accident about 8 years ago. And then I had another accident, which I don't really speak about. That was also very traumatic. So, very, very intense physical injuries. And there was a lot of pain attached to it. I didn't heal for 8 years. And last year, I got this massive reconstructive bone surgery done. So, I went through sexual harassment back in the day for 5, 6 years when I started my career. I was in an abusive relationship, a physically abusive relationship for quite a few years in my 20s. So there was a lot that piled up. And then it came to a point where I was like, I just need to figure out how to find that space inside me where external sort of incidents don't destabilize me. Where I find a center where I can just come back to it and just feel good without needing anybody or anything. So that's what I think that was about 4 years ago, that turning point. Yeah, about 4 years ago. And then I started a practice with my best friend who lives in Manchester actually, a daily practice. It was a gratitude practice. And because we could be like completely naked in front of each other. I mean, not physically naked, but like bare ourselves emotionally.
She means अपने
It's
soul
think whatever
so
you want to
bare
say.
naked.
बिल्कुल एक safe space जो होती है कि मैं कुछ भी बोल सकती हूँ उसके सामने. So we started this practice. She was in a bad place. I was in a bad place. और इतना कुछ जिंदगी में वर्क वाइज भी हो रहा होता है कि आपको टाइम ही नहीं मिलता कि आप इधर सोचें कि अंदर क्या हो रहा है. So yeah, we started that practice. फिर मैंने अपनी physical health पे भी शुरू किया काम. And I feel diet plays a lot of role. When I started eating healthy about 10 years ago, वो आहिस्ता 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 वैसे ही आपकी एक brain space और emotional state थोड़ी सी बेहतर होना शुरू होती है. And then when you really start going clean, it really affects your emotional state. That's what I feel. And now it's scientifically proven also. So वो एक multi faceted एक journey था मेरा. Physical health पे भी काम करना है, mental health पे भी करना है, emotional health पे भी करना है, और साथ साथ gratitude भी रखना है. ये नहीं कि oh my god so much has happened to me और अब तो बस जिंदगी खत्म हो रही है and I am a victim and just feel bad for me. That's what I stopped being a victim.
Did you feel you needed control over yourself more than control over people? And let them go?
Yeah. You see, you can't control anybody. You can't control anyone's actions, reactions. आप अपने आप को ही कर सकते हैं. तो हाँ, एक तो I was always a people's person. I still am. I struggle with that. I don't know how to say no to people. मुझे दूसरों की खुशी और उनका मिजाज और उनका मूड ज़्यादा मैटर कर रहा होता है. And I think I picked that up as a child.
I think you have a
Okay.
lot of empathy because you're an empathetic person. So if
Haan.
somebody, and a lot of actors are, because the emotions of characters you want to really feel. You want to feel so much, and you, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Actors are very sensitive people, and
Yeah.
it's so interesting you say that, Annie. I want to lessen my acting. मैं कम act करना चाहती हूँ, इसीलिए I used to wonder कि so I've been doing the sitcom for 16 years.
Wow,
Bulbule.
Bulbule.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So everybody used to be like, aren't you sick of comedy? And I was like, yes, but it is such a service to humanity क्योंकि इतने लोग उससे खुश होते हैं, de-stress होते हैं, और मैं खुद उस कैरेक्टर की इतनी इमोशनल मैं कहूँगी बैगेज नहीं है जो मेरे ऊपर आ रहा होता.
It's a light-hearted.
Yeah. I mean, I can do it without absorbing that character's energy. But other characters that you do, I did this character Taksali Gate एक film मैंने produce की थी, उसमें I was playing a prostitute from Hira Mandi, और उसका इतना baggage था और इतनी darkness थी, and it really came onto my body. I physically manifested her emotions onto myself.
Yeah.
Right? तो मुझे वो नहीं करना. मुझे अपनी emotions को manifest अपने ऊपर जो किया हुआ इतने सालों जो trauma है वो physically मेरी body में manifest हो चुका है. You understand?
No, because we've heard about a lot of actors all over the world. We've heard about them, unfortunately ending their lives. We've heard about, because sometimes if your character is a dark character, let's say the Joker, for example, he was playing a serial killer who's been sexually abused. So much and so abused, and then and to embody that character, a lot of actors, I wouldn't say taking it too far, but it's their process, it's their method that they sit with it for months, and they authentically want to be that character. So imagine if you're playing a serial killer or somebody with so much trauma, and you authentically, without even first you absorb it all, and then you want to sell that to people, it can take a toll on your mental health.
To put it simply,
that divide.
To put it simply, even अगर आप बैठ के अपनी किसी, like you guys are talking, you're telling her some really, like sort of a sad story.
Yeah.
आप रो रहे हैं, आपके shoulders tight होंगे, आपकी neck tight होगी, आपकी body पे आएगा. अगर आप कोई character कर रहे हैं जिसमें रोना धोना है, जिसमें चीखें मार रहे हैं आप, it's going to come physically onto your body because it comes onto you as a human being also. So I was like, there's enough trauma that's stored inside my body. I have so much PTSD. अभी वो car accident की physical manifestation मेरे ऊपर से नहीं गई, फिर वो surgeries हुई, फिर physical abuse. So I was like, मैं अपना trauma release करूँ अपनी body से, और मैं अपनी जो stiffness और tightness है body की उसको ठीक करूँ, या मैं और characters की और traumas डाल दूँ.
I can relate to this. I was just in a play. It's called Festen. It's a Danish play. Where this family comes together to, at this family gathering, but the father of that family, the patriarch of the family, has sexually abused his children, raped them multiple times, over and over. But at this gathering, it's like this black comedy where everybody sort of ignores it, and they actually kind of make fun at it. And one of the child had committed suicide. I was supposed to play his wife, who's cold-hearted, money-hungry. Her kids are all these traumatized, but all she cares about is like the pretense and the
so the facade.
2 weeks into rehearsal, and okay, alhamdulillah, my parents didn't sexually abuse me, but I have been, by other uncles or whatever. Some
Same. I've been molested.
I have. So after a couple of weeks, I was like, okay, you know what, this is very triggering, and I told Paul, our director, and I said, there's no accountability also in this play. So even if I'm going to play this lady, but I'm getting too triggered. Yeah, it's as simple as that.
You're going into that place that you have also inside.
So I was like, this is very triggering, and I wasn't the only person. It was another girl. I don't know why she was also Desi. Desi uncles are sorry. I want to know what it is. Not necessarily. It happens all over the world to boys and girls. But I had to leave. I had to leave the play. It was a fantastic play, very well written. But I just said after 2 weeks that please replace me. I can't do it.
Yeah. So there's so much baggage with that as well. You've got so much trauma. You've got accidents. You've got personal, traumas from relatives, and then you have this. You're in the limelight. You've got judgment of people.
Thank you so much.
You've got people constantly gossiping,
constantly criticizing,
nonsense, rubbish without fact checking about you, and then also not breaking the fact that you do television, you do cinema. And that's got nothing to do with Aisha Umar. as a person. So how do you manage that? How do you navigate that? Because I don't see you doing
I'm
any less
trying.
work.
You're
You're
doing
doing
more.
Now you're
I'm
doing a
trying.
lot of
So
work. Yeah.
I have a talk show as well, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of hard work because I really personally give a lot of input into everything, editing se leke, framing, lighting, ye wo, content. But I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people, so the talk show is fun because I like chatting and I like getting to know how people navigate their life and how they grow and succeed. तो उसमें मुझे मजा आ रहा है, but you know what I want to socialize less, इसीलिए when I landed up at this rave, I was like, this is not part of my plan for this trip. I want to socialize less and spend the little time that I get with myself. I love being alone, and that is transformational. There was a time jab I never wanted to be alone. I had a lot of FOMO, and now I love my company. I love it so much that sometimes I lie to people that I'm still working just because I want to be alone. Because, I mean, if you're free, why aren't you hanging with us? You know? So people think that being alone is also, there's something wrong with hanging out with yourself or by
Love
yourself.
the company.
हाँ, so मैं अब कोशिश करती हूँ in my alone time. I watch a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of manifestation stuff. I watch a lot of like affirmations.
Yeah.
I mean, watch as in visually मैं बहुत videos देखती हूँ जिनमें visually चीजें भी होती हैं. And I listen to a lot of healing frequencies. I don't listen to crazy music in the car or in my home anymore. I mean, I love house music and I love dancing, but then I balance it out with playing healing frequencies in my home. So मैं अपने आप को center, मेरी कुछ हैं practices, you know, to center myself. And I am also trying not to engage in gossip कौन क्या कर रहा है. Instagram पे भी मैंने unfollow कर दिया है बहुत सारी accounts को. You know, my Instagram is now this wellness feed where there's, you know, wellness stuff and just stuff which is adding to your life.
I've been inspired by you on two occasions. Once we were in Turkey together on, remember that Olivia shoot?
Yes.
And मैं French fries गंदे कबाब. Aisha was on a hunt for the clean food. And I remember you were like, Annie, and Amedo, whatever. She was like, we have to find an organic place with no kachra food. Do you remember? And
रात में?
नहीं रात में नहीं दिन में. Me and you, we had an
I don't
off day.
remember.
उसमें सनम भी थी. You don't remember, but I remember because we had to go around finding a place which had clean food, clean ingredients, organic, green juices, or just not over processed food. And I remember, and I mean, you're looking amazing right now. You always look amazing, and at that time you were looking amazing. And I remember you were very. It's not about being picky. You were just like, I don't want to put rubbish in my body. It, like you just said, it's like mental health is very much connected to your diet. What you eat, what you put in your body can have and we know that even gluten, wheat, processed sugars, refined carbs, these things can immediately have
they trigger
a
inflammation all over your body,
and that
and your
creates
gut
stress.
is connected to your brain,
Absolutely.
and that creates emotional instability.
And it's about your microbiome. It's about all of that, and exactly. So
Are you as super healthy now? Still?
are you?
Do you look for clean food?
I do.
Looking at her
I do
phone.
look for clean food.
She does.
I mean, I'm easy, of course. जब बिल्कुल कुछ available नहीं है और option नहीं है, तो आप मतलब मैं खा लेती हूँ कभी कभार.
एक दफा हम रेव पे गए थे और तुम्हारे
मेरी protein bars आई होंगी.
प्रोटीन बार्स, सेब, पता नहीं क्या क्या, all help because जब आप जाते हैं वहाँ burgers और fries और I think ज़्यादा rubbish
तो मैं अपने snacks carry
सब
करती
अपने
हूँ.
snacks
अभी भी
लेके आती
परसों
है.
I had my protein ball in my bag and they
clean.
take out your snacks because they want you to buy stuff from inside.
Exactly.
But this guy looked at me and he let it go. He's like, go, take your protein ball inside.
है ना?
Yeah, so you know what? When you try to do something, वो हो जाता है. मिल जाती हैं आपको चीजें. What you seek is seeking you.
Absolutely.
You know, so I try as much as I can.
Okay.
देखो, you have to try. I mean, जितना नहीं हो रहा वो नहीं हो रहा. You can't be rigid about it. मैं junk खा लेती हूँ. I munch a lot late at night. I do a lot of stuff which is not good for my body. But I don't let it hang on to me. You know, I talk to my body and I apologize. And I'm like, it's okay. Leave it.
So I can see you're super brave and you can eliminate a lot of things and have great self-control on holidays even, and while I can imagine any looking for fried chicken, you're looking for
I don't have
healthy
no.
stuff.
It's not self-control. I don't enjoy it.
You don't enjoy it.
No, I don't enjoy
even
junk
better,
and
so your
trash.
brain doesn't
You
even
know,
go there.
It gives me
exactly.
joy to eat healthy. So
That's
when
excellent.
तो मुझे control तो नहीं करना. मुझे if you want to torture me, give me junk and trash. I'll be tortured.
That's amazing. So you know, when we met day before, we were talking. You were speaking about you know, it takes a lot of discipline, and I think hard work. It's easier said than done. Get your wellness, ye meditation, ye therapy, वगैरह वगैरह. You know, we talk about it, but there was, especially you were talking about 1 year in particular where you said you were extremely disciplined and you sort of you know, went through the day, and for me I was like, this sounds so hard. It sounds simple, but what, you did that every single year? You can you just like sort of you know,
Which year?
you said there was 1 year where you started, there was journaling, there were affirmations, there was
Yeah.
for 1 year you did it in a very disciplined way with a friend.
Lockdown.
So can you just tell us about that?
It was that was the toughest, I think, year, because that's when I was like, I need to start. Also, I think the discipline comes from seeing results in other people. I saw my mother transform. Like, my mother had a really bad autoimmune condition. और मेरे भाई ने उनकी पूरी डाइट, उनकी ज़िंदगी चेंज करके वो सारी रिवर्स की. So when I saw that happen, that's when we all started our health journey, the whole family. And I was the black sheep of the family. मैं सारी sodas और trash और junk खाती थी. And slowly and gradually, no one forced me to do it. You can't force anyone to do anything.
No,
It has to come from within. तो जब आप देखते हैं दूसरे लोगों को भी देख के इंस्पायर होते हैं. So there was 1 year right before COVID when I traveled the world. I went to Burning Man, I went to Tulum, I went to Mykonos, I went to many music festivals, और मैंने वहाँ लोगों की जिंदगियाँ देखी कि वो I made a lot of friends. मैंने देखा लोग पार्टी भी करते हैं, लोग सब कुछ करते हैं, लेकिन अपनी हेल्थ को बैलेंस भी करते हैं. एंड ये कॉन्सेप्ट पाकिस्तान में नहीं है इतना ज़्यादा कि ठीक है बैलेंस जिंदगी होती है. आप रिजिड तो नहीं हो सकते ना. I party, I socialize, I go out, I have late nights, I sleep at 6 a.m. I work around the clock, but you have to draw a line somewhere. So I was very inspired by other people when I traveled the world. I made friends. I stayed in touch with them. उनकी practices होती थी. वो gratitude practice करते थे. वो journaling कर रहे होते थे उठ के. So I saw that, and I was like, I want to incorporate छोटी छोटी चीजें in my life. So I introduced, there's a friend who sent me this practice. I introduced it to another friend of mine और हमने शुरू की. फिर मैंने अपनी eating habits भी और change की. I also started working out. So that 1 year is when I was working out 3-4 times a week. I was eating. I was intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
I was eating very healthy. I looked my fittest. I felt my best, although I had been through a really dark time. And this was 2021. Okay. You know, जब सब बंद था, second lockdown एक हुआ था मेरे ख्याल में.
Yes.
2020.
Yes.
2020 था. And so so that was the time. I mean, now I'm not that disciplined.
It's hard to be disciplined now, right? When everything's opened up and everything's back to normal. But then also,
But you have to stop socializing if you want to be disciplined.
So my
आपने
question.
11 बजे सोना है.
True.
My biggest struggle is sleeping early.
But do you?
No, I sleep at 2-3 in the morning. But Abhi, I was in Manchester with that friend of mine who I started this with, and she is so disciplined. I was inspired all over again.
Yeah.
वो 11 बजे बिस्तर में होती है. She wakes up at 6, and सुबह अपना lemon water और चीजें और walk. So I was like, यार, I can look for bahanas and say मैं तो पाकिस्तान में by walk नहीं कर सकती, मैं तो नहीं जा सकती नीचे, but there's always a way out. You know कि अच्छा वहाँ तो socializing ही 12 बजे शुरू होती है. अब एक dinner plan पाकिस्तान में या चलो मेरे social scene में 10:30-11 से पहले नहीं.
खाना भी नहीं खाते.
Dinner.
I can imagine.
Dinner.
It's very late. So
It's
do you
late.
find yourself slipping,
Of
getting
course,
triggered,
of course.
and then how do you control and get back? But
It's very tough.
also answer that, and also I want to know, with all these, you know, if you've had these toxic relationships, friendships, do you completely cut off from people?
You can't completely cut off from people because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You can't be unkind in your own journey. ना कि अब मैंने आपसे नहीं मिलना, sorry. But you अब distance create कर सकते हैं without it being obvious. And yes, I have distanced myself from a lot of toxic people, yeah, energy suckers, they're just taking and dumping their own negativity onto you. आप कितना कर सकते हो? I used to be that. I used to want to heal everybody. कि आप सब अपनी जिंदगियों की सब sad stories मुझे लाके दें और मैं help करूँगी. I'm still there for friends, and for really good friends, we're there for each other. And I grew up with 6 best friends, female friends. So we're a really tight group, and we've always been there for each other.
And you've kept in touch.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've been together since school. So I think growing up with tight female friends is really important. You have a sister and you have cousins you're very close to.
Yeah.
I don't have a sister, but my friends are my sisters. So वो इतनी हमारा tight group है. We're watching out for each other. हम एक दूसरे को call out भी कर रहे होते हैं चीजों पे, and we're very compassionate and loving.
This aspect of female friendships, like this tribe kind of culture, has been there.
Sisterhood.
Has been there since the beginning of time, since humanity first came around. And sometimes the husband's like, why are you always talking to your girlfriends and hanging out? And do you know that the statistics show that women actually outlive men? And one of the reasons is that because men sometimes fly solo more than women, even though they have the stresses of like taking care of your family, wo stress hota hai. Men do die of heart attacks sometimes faster, even if they're fitter or whatever it is.
Because they're not sharing as much.
They're not sharing, and that not tribal necessarily, but that group culture, that friendship thing that women have is what actually helps them to live. It helps in longevity. And sometimes your husband, and even if you have, like you have a lovely husband, a partner, they're not going to get what you're going through. And then there's menopause. There's so many things that they will not be able to get you in a way that other females can. And honestly, with those connections, and back when we were hunter-gatherers, women would be in this tribe kind of situation. It was the men who would be the lone hunters. So there is like this whole biology, this whole historical
but now men have this bro code which they think
and they should have
it.
They have it.
They have it, but they're not sharing their
emotions.
That's what it is.
Would you release?
They're sharing their successes and triumphs and I would say ambitious goals in life, but अंदर की जो चीजें हैं, I think they're not doing that.
And sometimes they're like, why do you girls are always going out in the night?
Because we like to
why
laugh
girls
with each
groups.
other. We like to cry with each other. We like to share each and every silly little detail about our life, from what we're wearing to what someone said to us and
how we felt.
What would you do if you were there? You could guide me. You could say certain things. We overshare in a lot of
we do overshare
and we do regret also, but it just makes us feel really light and easy and get on with our day. And men sometimes don't have that time. They don't want to listen to your little sob stories, and they can't really. And if anyone ever says to you, especially a man, that that's not so serious, there's nothing to talk about, you then do not want to go to that person and discuss what you think is really bothering you. And you have your sisterhood, and then you go to them and share
It's
whatever
almost
you
like
want.
not free therapy. I mean,
It is free therapy.
There's a lot of therapizing with friends. I mean, I completely believe in
lot.
going to professionals and not going to anyone that doesn't know you as well for all, a lot of work. But having female friendships,
non-competitive female friendships,
Absolutely.
because Annie, dekho, along we know a lot of we have a lot of colleagues as well, and we know a lot of women around us. Not everyone is there unconditionally for you. There's a lot of competition, there's a lot of competitiveness between women, and वो एक social construct है. Society wants to pit women against each other and always compare. So to have a sisterhood which is just so unconditional, it's a blessing. So I'm really grateful I had that. And then it was easier for me to connect with women because I had that. I'm not a competitive person, although sometimes because we're in the limelight, other women might feel a little insecure around us, and we know that because, I'm dressing a certain way, or I'm in the limelight, for example.
You're confident.
Or I'm confident, but I like to make people feel comfortable. The people pleaser in me also likes to make all women
Comfortable.
feel safe and comfortable. I don't like to make people unsafe around me. Which is something that इतना ज़्यादा आपको try करना भी नहीं चाहिए. You know, you're not responsible for everybody's emotions and feelings about you. But I like doing that, so I get that reciprocated also. So I'm very blessed that there's been great female support around me. Why did we start talking about this?
We were talking about mental health and the link actually, that female support actually can lead to longevity of life, literally, because having that outlet, can just make you much happier and safer.
I was saying I've got cut off from toxic people or
Yes.
So now I think after when you turn 40, by the way, something happens inside you where आपको जिंदगी में अपनी priorities समझ आ जाती है. मुझे लगता है उससे पहले तो it's just research. And something happened when I turned 40. I was like, this is the way I want my life to be. And although I'm being sucked into many directions because of work, because of people, they want a piece of you. And, they're like, oh, you're not the same anymore. And I'm like, thank God I'm not the same anymore. I want to change.
Unapologetic. So
लोग
it's
कहते हैं
fine.
आप तो वैसे ही नहीं है.
हाँ जी बिल्कुल मुझे वैसे ही रहना.
क्यों होंगे?
हाँ.
रह लिया ना.
शुक्र
ना,
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
इंसान रह
बदल
लिया.
गए.
तो अब can I be me? Can I do whatever I want? Can I be liberating? And you've done
हाँ.
enough. You've
So
done everything
yeah, so there's a lot
possible.
of guilt that comes from people. Oh my God, you want to go home early? क्या मतलब है? Stop being a party pooper. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But I like to now. I'm learning how to form boundaries.
I love what you
with
said right
people.
now when you said that it's so like you like to be alone with yourself now
I love
a
it.
lot more. And I am I think I've come late to that game, but because I was saying to someone, I was like, I don't want to go alone to the film or something, like I'll be alone. They're like, you're gonna be with yourself, Annie.
It's the best
You're
time
I
never
love
ever.
alone.
being alone. I spend like one day a week
Yeah.
just by myself, and I
Dude,
make sure I meet nobody on that day.
I can go to music festivals alone. Where we met, I would have had a grand time alone.
Yeah,
Meeting new people.
yeah.
Walking alone. I love walking alone.
I love walking alone.
I mean,
But still, that
Yeah.
mindset of going to something social. And my little cousin, she's only 25, by the way. We had these tickets, we couldn't make it. She couldn't find a friend, so she went to this concert, sat over there, enjoyed herself, and she's like, Annie Appa, I wasn't alone, I was with myself. And it was my younger cousin telling me, and I was like,
I
you know what,
love that.
Annie, you need to change your mindset. You are with yourself, and there's no one more valuable than yourself. And if you can sit and enjoy your own company, and I know like it's like this Buddhi saying, okay, enjoy your own company, but like for me, it took a little bit longer to maybe get there.
But you know why? No, but at least you are on that path. A lot of people never really have acknowledged that. We're always running away from ourselves.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Why do we do that? We're scared.
We're actually deeply, we don't dislike other people. We actually deeply dislike our own selves.
Oh, you don't want that FOMO, maybe.
No,
Or you
it's
want to be with
deeper
some people.
than
You
that.
want to be with people.
I think you're
This
scared
is a
about being
childhood
yourself.
thing. जो बचपन में, you haven't felt safe, or you haven't felt that you are the best thing in the world for a parent or your caretaker or guardian. So I think वो बचपन से आपके अंदर आता है कि I'm not good enough for other people. I'm not good enough for myself, because there's a higher consciousness also inside you. So and that you're not tapping into that. You're just tapping into your thoughts, your experiences, what's happened to you, and you're judging yourself according to that. So when you look at yourself from that higher consciousness as just a human being who's living life, who's doing all this, who's going through stuff, you start forgiving yourself, start being compassionate
Yeah.
and
just gonna
stuff.
throw it in right now because I feel like that shy. Sorry, I'm not trying to monopolize this whole thing.
No,
But,
please, I love this.
Because it's weird when you're a mom and you have a child. You don't want to think my childhood when I was so traumatized. I still need that.
Yeah.
That so that.
Oh
It's not
my
supposed to be about me
God.
at
I'm
all.
gonna sit with you.
I'm gonna sit with you now, give you hugs.
Oh.
And don't cry.
Don't cry.
You don't have to be
Cry.
alone.
No, I'm not alone.
But it's the reparenting that we have to do. We are our own parents.
I'll explain.
Karo,
She can
karo.
stay here or whatever. Or
नहीं
go
हमारा
back.
frame खराब
चलो
हो
हमारा
गया।
फ्रेंड खराब हो जाएगा। देखिए, I have a child. I think I've shared it with you and you several
Yeah,
times
yeah.
about childhood trauma, and as you said, sometimes it's a lot of work to just to make that separation. So I'm someone who's definitely been physically, verbally abused. We've already talked about sexual. We don't get into the details, but there was lots and lots of years of that, and I think what that does, it wires you. So as you said, if something triggers you, even if your husband says something, a friend says something, you go right back to the child who was unsafe,
Yeah.
who was scared, and you're not able to react proportionately because it takes you right back to that state. And I've done a lot of talking therapy. I shared it with you, but I think that's not enough sometimes to build new neural pathways.
Yeah.
You're hardwired a certain way because of the trauma. And then I got the science that trauma memories apparently are stored very differently in your brain
Yeah.
than regular memories are. Because your regular memories, they're stored in a certain part of your brain, which is the prefrontal cortex, which is your
Cortex, yeah.
logical, reasonable part of your brain. Trauma memories are stored in your amygdala,
Yeah.
which is the part that gets hijacked and the part that reacts. So when
Which is connected to your nervous system,
Which
your
is
central nervous system.
and it's all
Yeah.
that this highways of nervous system, and
Yeah.
आपके वो जो trauma वाले memories होते हैं वो आपके amygdala में होते हैं. तो जब भी आप कहीं trigger या थोड़ा सा गुस्सा आप वहाँ और वो
वापस,
reasoning नहीं
बिल्कुल.
होती. So I started this.
But you know why? Sorry, I'm
no,
cutting
please
you
do.
in. Because your body is so used to, it's like आप एक ही path ले रहे हैं स्कूल जाने के लिए अपने बच्चे को छोड़ने. It's a reflex. It's a reflex action.
Yeah.
You're so used to going on that neural pathway that you don't know an alternate way around.
It's your learned
So
behavior.
it's your neural pathway.
Exactly.
And you don't know कि अच्छा दूसरी road कौन सी है उसी को react करने के लिए और face करने के लिए.
So if anyone has been through things, we all have. I mean, let's face it, कुछ ना कुछ तो होता ही है जिंदगी में. And if you feel that you did talking therapies, they are helpful to forgive people, to understand your trauma, to not be a victim. But if you feel that that wasn't enough to necessarily rewire, that you can react differently, behave differently, and not be your reaction, I have just started this therapy very. अभी बिल्कुल मुझे सिर्फ 3 हफ्ते हुए. It's called EMDR. It's rapid eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, where you are literally following a light left and right. So उसकी जो science है, it's using your left and your right brain, your emotional and your logical, to both literally almost in a physical way. अगर आप एक highway देख रहे हैं, it's moving that trauma memory from your amygdala, moving it literally to the prefrontal cortex as you're remembering the memory. आप उसको shift कर रहे हैं ताकि
बिल्कुल.
ताकि later आगे जाके जब आप कहीं trigger होते हैं, you're able to deal with something reasonably and remember कि वो उस वक्त था, ये अब है. I'm not that. This is not that scenario. It's much harder than it sounds to do that, but this is one of the therapies that I have recently found, EMDR. And if you don't have a practitioner who is in the same city, because it is nice to do it in person, there's a lot of people who are willing to do it online as well.
Yeah, but you know what? I was watching a podcast the other day, and I have you heard of Andrew Huberman?
Yeah, Huberman.
हाँ, तो Huberman भी बड़ी amazing चीजें बता रहे होते हैं. So I think he was interviewing someone, and they were saying that just a simple way of letting go of stress is also go for a walk and move your eyes from left to right in a like a sort of a far direction.
Looking at the horizon.
Looking at the horizon,
Yeah.
दूर देखना है आप. और आपने move करना है अपनी आँखों को इधर से उधर. उसी वक्त आप de-stress होते हैं. It is connected to your central nervous system. Also, there's EFT, emotional freedom techniques, which
Tell us
is
about it a
like
bit.
tapping. And I've tried this. Tapping is a really sort of big thing these days.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing it, and I tried it. वो भी यही है कि आपने अपनी पुरानी memories, जो भी हैं, like for example, I am not good with money. As a child, maybe I felt like because we didn't have enough money, maybe I felt like we didn't deserve enough money. So it was tough for me to actually think that I do deserve money and I can make money and I can be fine. So, and a lot of people go through this who've had tough or financially unstable childhoods. तो आप अपने आप को different points पे tap करके, because when you're tapping, you are kind of triggering some kind of energy center over there, और आप वही मेमोरी और उस चीज को टैप इन करके I can't find the word
You're
for
giving
it.
it like a tangible, physical sort of stimulation,
हाँ,
maybe.
हाँ.
Yeah.
And then you're voicing out stuff out loud. So चीजें loud बोलने में उनकी भी energy बहुत आपको affect करती है आपकी body को. Your body is always listening to you.
Yeah.
You know, so like loud affirmations, you know, repetitive things that you say again and again, they do affect you. That's why you shouldn't be speaking negative about your body. You shouldn't always be talking about what's wrong, क्योंकि ये सारा कुछ attract करता है.
But हम खुद भी बहुत कहते हैं तुम. I don't know if you do that, but I always be like, okay, I'm looking so this, I'm looking
हाँ,
so
हर
that.
बार कह रहे
और
हो.
मेरे बाल इतने, I was just telling you, 2
हाँ.
बाल है मेरे सिर्फ. You know, like ये सब चीजें like
Always
you know,
down,
you're letting-
grading
yeah,
ourselves,
yeah,
and we're
yeah.
always, what's the word? No, we're talking down about ourselves. ये सारा कुछ change करना है actively. So tapping is you tap different points of your face, mostly upper body है mostly. हाँ, ये है, and it's all connected to different organs where you store trauma. Like you store anger in your gut, you store fear in your gut, you store anger in your liver as well. So आपके throat में होता है you know, like suppressed voice when you can't voice yourself, when you can't speak freely. So different body parts में आप store करते हैं trauma, and you tap those body parts to release the trauma while you're voicing out stuff that you want to change. Like for example, I'll say, I know I didn't have, no, you'll start by saying, I love myself and I am good enough. I know I didn't have a father when I was growing up. I know I felt unsafe. I know I felt like there was no one to take care of me, but now I can take care of myself. You know, things like that. You talk to yourself while you're tapping.
And your
And
body's
it
also
really
remembering
happens.
that.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just
But
so
regularly you're also talking to yourself, feeling good about yourself, doing things that are beyond your fear, something that, as you just said, now there's a straight road and then there are different routes to get somewhere.
Yes.
Don't just keep switching it up, changing it up. Do things that are out of your comfort zone, you know, just constantly do that. And when you do that, you challenge and it's liberating because, you know, you might say, I can never do this. I can't lift this. I can't do this. I can't even stand like that. Even like a plank, you know, like when you're doing your Pilates and so on, and you're asked to do a plank for a minute, the minute that the instructor says a minute, you think, oh, I can't definitely do a minute. But before you know it, you've crossed that 40 seconds and you're like, okay, I'm just, you know, I'm nearly 50 and 5 seconds
ये
left.
जो word है ना can't.
You just
You
take
can.
that can't away from your life
can.
and you can do anything you put your mind in. You know, I have this one friend and every time I've seen her doing things, my belief says if there's anybody that can do anything, it's her. Like even if she wants at whatever age, she wants to become a pilot, whatever, she can because she just has this about her that I will make it happen. And if she can, then everybody else can.
Yeah.
We all can. It's just that we block ourselves from doing
It's
lot
all a mind
of
game.
things. It's a mind game.
we get in our own way.
We get in our own way.
in
We
our
become
own
too
way.
comfortable. We just don't want to get out of our comfort zone. Even like this podcast. Aisha, I was contemplating doing a podcast all of COVID. And then we had lunch and I told her, I want to do this. And she said, I would like to do this. And I said, let's do it.
The
Let's
first
make
step.
it happen.
Yeah.
And even just making it happen was like, are we sure? Are we sure? But if you just don't do something in life, you will never know. what it
Also,
feels like.
which brings me to another thing. You know, when we are when we're striving for perfection always.
Yes.
Tab also we're getting in our own way. Okay? We don't want to do stuff because we want to be perfect at it.
Yes.
And we don't want to do it imperfectly. So you also have to let that go. That's a tough thing to do too. People and I understand, like I think you'll understand this too, Annie,
Absolutely.
that people who felt unsafe as kids and or who had critical parents who always wanted their child to perform and love was withheld अगर
Or it
बच्चा
felt conditional.
perform नहीं कर रहा,
it felt
you know कि
conditional.
आप if you're good in your class, आपके grades अच्छे होंगे, if you behave a certain way, then I'll give you love. तो आपको लगता है कि मुझे perfect ही होना है हर चीज में, there's no other way, तो आप फिर कुछ नहीं कर पाते कि मैं कहाँ से शुरू करूँ, You know, मैं तो सही तो करूँगी नहीं.
हाँ.
But
Yeah,
सही करने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं.
validation. You want
Ye-
constant
Validation चाहिए
You want
आपको.
people to say good
Because
things
you're-
about you.
Because it
all
was
the
about your
time.
parents' validation. You wanted your parents' approval. So I had a critical parent too. I mean, I love my mother, but she was very critical because she wanted her children to just do well in life. Because she was such a like a scared parent कि मैं किस तरह अपने बच्चों की जिंदगी बेहतर करूँ. So of course our parents have made mistakes without knowing stuff,
Yeah.
but now we have awareness, and it's our job to make it better. Now it's on us. अब हमारी responsibility है. ठीक है आपके साथ ये हुआ, मेरा बचपन ऐसा था, ये सब हुआ, ये हुआ, but now I know better. Now I can, and if I'm not doing something about it, that's on me. And that's on, and the other people around us are affected also. So you got to start somewhere. You know, like the surgery, I was delaying it for so many years. I was like, मेरा कौन ख्याल रखेगा? जब मेरी शादी होगी तो मैं ये सर्जरी कराऊंगी. But I did it. हाँ, मेरा मियाँ मेरा ख्याल रखेगा. किसी को किसी का ख्याल रखने की जरूरत, आप अपना ख्याल रख सकते हैं.
And here you are.
हाँ,
Fit
and
and fine.
I
Alhamdulillah.
mean, alhamdulillah, yes, there's still a lot
Fighter.
of recovery happening. But it's taught me a lot, this journey as well. This thing of being alone. When I had my surgery, I had to spend 4 or 5 months, alone, a lot of time on my own, and that gave me time to reflect and pause and be like, okay, what is it that I'm doing? What kind of person do I want to be? You know, who am I? What am I doing? Where do I want to go now? And what are the things I want to change about myself? So with compassion, you can start very small. Just start saying one thing to yourself every day.
Yeah.
Everything is always working out for me. That's it.
You know, that's so
Perfect.
hard for me to sometimes, because you know, then you think
Because
about the
nothing is
world.
working out.
No, things are working out. I think though, if we can ask each other the one thing that if we wanted to change about, not ourselves necessarily, but what's the one main focus that I'm working on right now, and I would just say that's I think to be more grateful and to exactly what you said. Everything is working out for a reason, because then my mind wanders and the ADHD in me goes, "Acha wo wars ho rahe, those kids, ye wo, that's not true. It's not working out, blah blah blah." But I think it's much deeper than that. You have to, you have to make that space for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be grateful because there's a bigger plan, and I do believe in God. I believe in Allah. I believe in this greater plan. So that's the only way to be, and only if you help yourself and you're in that place, can you help others. Actually, you can't. So that's what I'm working on, to just exactly that. Just to everything is going to be okay. People are not there to attack me. I have so much. How to stay always grateful, because sometimes I do think, "Acha, wo, that's going wrong," or I have so much, but that unhappiness.
Yeah.
Why is that there?
Yeah.
So that's what
I'm also working on that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
So,
also working on
yeah.
अच्छा future पे भी dwell नहीं करना, past पे भी नहीं करना. How to stay present.
Yes.
Enjoy just looking at this color and being grateful. Oh my God, I can see this color.
Yeah.
Imagine if I couldn't see color.
एक छोटी सी
You
चीज के
know?
मैं उठते ही फोन पे जो चली जाती है ना, that spirals you for the rest of the day. अगर आप उठते हैं and the first thing you do is ये क्या हो रहा है, already your mind is
Good.
trained and it is in a bad place. If you get up and do some breath work or a meditation, you've set
Or just
yourself
look out
for
the
the whole
window.
day, or look out the window green. What
Bas.
about you?
But there's so much happening in this world constantly, right?
Stuff,
I wake
right?
up every morning. Again,
Yeah.
as you said, if you look at your phone, or even you've slept and you've looked at your phone, there's constantly, every single day, there's something going wrong. There's chaos. There's tragedy.
It's okay.
You
It's
just
happening.
have to just get on with life. You just have to say, Alhamdulillah, you are alive. Your family is alive. You have no health issues. And honestly, when you know you have no health issues, इससे ज़्यादा wealth life की कुछ नहीं है आपके
You know,
पास.
the people watching this
And
will
live in
have
the
many
moment.
health issues.
And live in
Yeah,
the
I mean,
moment.
all of us have health
Viewers,
issues.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So you will always find something to be grateful
Yes.
for.
Yes,
Live in the
that's it.
moment.
If you are alive.
Live in the moment, and that's
You know.
my motto. That's it. Take every day as it comes. Don't make these long-term plans. Don't plan के July
10-year plan,
2016 में
ये
मैंने
होना
क्या
है मेरा.
26 में मैंने क्या. I stopped doing that.
Yeah.
I don't even make lunch or dinner plans in advance anymore. I don't want to have that. Like I look forward to what, like I'll make it a plan tomorrow. I'll make it today.
Well,
But
I'm
itna
working.
aage nahi.
I'm
Itna
also
aage nahi.
working on fear of the future.
Yes.
You know, कि मुझे ये financial stability का fear, because I've been the breadwinner of my family, right? So मुझे यही था कि finances need to be perfect, investments ये वो कि बाद में क्या होगा. I think I grew up with that. Save करना है और ये करना है, and I'm learning to let go of that. It's okay. I've sustained myself up till now.
Yeah.
I would, it's all going to be okay. Everything will work out for me. So वो constantly अपने आप को आपने remind करना है, everything is working out for me. It is, and it starts working out.
And it
Everything
will.
works
And
out
it
for
work
you.
out for everybody. Aisha, it was fantastic talking
Thank
to you.
you.
This could be an endless chat.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
great chatting
Go on
with
for
you,
hours.
and you've taken us on a roller coaster ride with everything. And you're a great fighter, great
Oh, thank
inspiration,
you.
great role model to a lot of
Every
young
day
girls out there.
is a new day.
It's fantastic. It was fantastic having you.
Thank
you
you,
so
girls.
much.
Thank you so much.
So
Love
much
you.
fun.
Thank you.
Love you
Thank
guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow, sir. What a conversation. Roller coaster ride. I just enjoy every time we have a guest. We just go into all sorts of areas of conversation and learn so much about even ourselves, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That was, and you were tapped into a bit of an emotional, but I think do you feel better? Do you feel any better?
Yeah, I mean, I feel very safe with you, and I feel very safe with Aisha. So I think that's why I allowed myself. That's why
This
that
is your
happened.
space. This is your
Yeah.
safe space.
Yeah.
And these are your people. They are all safe.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode as well. We'll see you next week.
Bye.